In this video, we'll walk you through the basics of using EZdrummer to create realistic drum tracks for your songs. To keep things organized, let's create a working folder for our new song. Give it any title you want. Then start up Reaper. From here, we will want to save our project into the same working folder we just created. Name the file as you wish, just make sure that it is going to be saved in the appropriate folder. Now that the file is saved, here is a demonstration of how you can open the same file after exiting from Reaper. Now we are ready to add EZdrummer into our Reaper project. First, click on the track button on the menu bar, then click Insert New Track. Another way to add a track is to right-click on the track control panel and click Insert New Track. Click into the empty white space within the track and type in a name to indicate that it is for the drums. To add EZdrummer to the track, click on the FX button. EZdrummer will be located under the VST3i subfolder. Double-click on EZdrummer. Doing so will add it to the track and it will open the EZdrummer window. If you find that the EZdrummer window is not showing the entire user interface, then click on the View button within the menu bar. From here, click Scale and choose the appropriate scale size. You can make further adjustments by dragging the lower right edge of the window. Click on the Grooves tab at the top of the EZdrummer interface. Notice the variety of genres to choose from. For demonstration purposes, I will choose from the pop, rock, country genre. The following procedures will still apply regardless of the genre you decide to pick. Under EZdrummer Libraries, click on the EZdrummer folder. Notice how some of the following folders are grayed out. This is because we have filtered our search for a particular genre. You are free to remove the filter if you want to mix different genres. I will choose the straight 4/4 time signature. Pay attention to the time signature associated with your choice. For instance, if you are choosing a 4/4 or 6/8 time signature for your drum grooves, it would be wise to also choose the respective time signature from your EZ bass and EZ keys grooves. We will cover this process in the Part 3 video. Clicking on a time signature folder will open up a list of songs to choose from. Each song contains subfolders for different song parts, such as intro, verse, chorus, etc. Explore the different songs and make your choice as you wish. For this demonstration, I will work with the Diva Ballad song. Next, let's explore the grooves in the intro section. We are given a variety of grooves for each song part and you will notice that each variety will increase in complexity as you sample down the list of choices. I will choose the second variation and drag it down into the timeline. Clicking on the caret symbol will allow you to edit the playstyle of the groove. For instance, you can isolate the kick drum by clicking on the Select Instruments button and then adjust the amount at which it is played. You can then play the groove and enable looping to hear it over again as you make further adjustments. This is one way to organize your drum grooves. I will now delete the groove by clicking on it and pressing the delete key so that I can show you another way. EZdrummer can create an entire drum track so that you do not need to spend the extra time organizing each individual groove. Click on the Song Creator button, then drag any groove into the Drag MIDI Here box. EZdrummer will then create different arrangements of an entire drum track based on the groove you chose. I'll choose the AABA short arrangement to include an intro, verse, chorus, verse, and ending grooves order. Then drag it into the timeline. Notice how the individual grooves are color-coded to indicate the different parts of the song. Now it's time to drag the individual groove parts into the Reaper drum track, starting with the intro groove. In order to do this, you will have to drag the EZdrummer window to the side to reveal the Reaper track. Now click on the intro groove within EZdrummer so that it is individually selected, then drag it onto the Reaper track. To zoom in and out of a Reaper track, use your mouse wheel. The groove is converted into a MIDI section within Reaper. You can now play this groove through Reaper. I want to add the next parts of the song and attach it to the intro groove in the Reaper track. I will select the following verse grooves from the EZdrummer timeline by holding down the Shift key and clicking on each verse groove. Then I will drag the entire selection onto the Reaper track right next to the intro groove. I want to apply a similar color coding to the grooves, or MIDI sections, on the Reaper track. This will help me stay coordinated when I come back later to add the respective keys and bass song parts. To do this, right-click on the MIDI section within the Reaper track. Click on the option labeled Item and Take Colors. Then click on Set Items to Custom Color. You can click on any color for your MIDI section. I will try to keep to the same color coding as from the EZdrummer timeline. Do the same for the remaining song parts. After you've arranged and color-coded your MIDI sections, be sure to save your project. In fact, make a habit of saving your project throughout, in case you experience any unfortunate crashes. You can render your Reaper project into an audio file by clicking on File from the Reaper menu bar, and clicking on Render. From here, click on Browse, then browse for Directory, and navigate to your project folder so that the rendered file is sent there. I'll choose a different name for this file to indicate that it is the drums. You may also choose the file format for your render, such as WAV or MP3. When you are ready, click on the Render button. You may close everything and exit from Reaper. Navigate to your project folder and find the rendered file. You can even give it a listen. Congrats on creating your drum track. That's it for now. We will continue in the next video. See you then.